second. It's very important I finish this apple. We don't waste food in this house. Except for, we kind of do. Often. Alright, now that I've completed what surely would have been just the worst auditory experience you could have had, but I muted the mic because I love you. But now, the Power Mouse of Justice Ratman has been rescuing the sales figures of the London Times. Hold on. But now he's gone missing, so we have to put on clothing that will be good for... We have to put on clothing that's going to be good for... Where's the clothing again? Oh, wardrobe, there we go. It's going to be good for a nighttime journey. This regular outfit with the, I think something dark colored is what we're looking for. Not quite. No. Well, this does kind of make her look like a reporter. I kind of like that. Is there gonna be a winter themed? I don't know. Anyways, it's been 2 weeks since we last met with dear old Catrielle and her many, many problems. Imperial elegance probably is not... Okay, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, no, we'll do this one. We're gonna dress up as grown-up Luke. Because that looks very reporterish to me. I don't know. Let's investigate the case of the Ratman. I say, it's rather exciting to be here at the London Times office. I do enjoy it, you know. It's my favorite of all the London papers. Come on, Pinstripes. Newspapers are all the same. Oh no, it's not that black and white at all, Shell. Obviously, all papers carry the mainstream news. That's more or less the same, I grant you. But the London Times has fascinating extra articles and unusual pieces of local news. And celebrity gossip, too. Yes, I agree with you, Anne. It's not all just boring news stories. There are lots of other interesting things to read as well. I like it. Yes, stories like The Leviathan of London surfaces in the Thames and Shakespeare Shaken Up. Was William a wandering werewolf? Fascinating stuff. Oh, it's a tabloid. That article about Stonehenge being a UFO repair shop was good too, wasn't it? Sounds like a real bastion of intellect. Anyway, Pinstripes, who's asked us to investigate this time? The chief editor, Shell. He called the office personally and asked us to come and discuss a case with him. Did you hear that, Shell? The chief editor of the London Times. I can hardly imagine what exotic case he might have lined up for us. Perhaps he'll want us to investigate an unidentified flying object that's been seen over the Capitol. That sounds too cool for this game. Hold on, I have a lot of headroom on my camera. You should fix that for once. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Just think of it, Shell. I'm itching to get started. You sure that isn't fleas? Because it's not like you to have this much get up and go. Well, we'll find out soon enough when we meet the man, won't we? Yes, about that, Ernest. Where exactly in this enormous building is his office? Oh, I neglected to ask that. I see. Well, we'll just have to ask somebody that. We'll just have to ask someone then, I suppose. Ah, what luck. There's Doug Dirt over there. Look, our reporter friend. Excellent. He'll know for sure. Let's go and ask him. 1 second, Doug. 1 second, Mr. Dirt. What a delicious smell. Sadly, it's coming from the restaurant next door. Having a restaurant directly adjacent to the office must be a boon for the Inkslingers. It's dinner time. All the news hounds are feeding by the look of it. Smells good, too. We got a coin. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. We did not break. It was broken when we got here. Nobody fucking saw any. None of you saw anything. Nobody saw anything. Alright, old lady, tell me about your life.
Me, it's got so late. I was busy chatting with the shop assistant. I completely lost track of time.
Okay. Fuck. Wow, getting started early today. Hello, hello, hello. If it isn't Miss Layton and friends, I must say your timing is impeccable. The inspector has seen it fit to set me a puzzle, but I haven't got the foggiest idea in London town of how to solve it. Oh, well, Constable, I'm sure I can help you out with that. Any mystery solved is my motto, you know. Well, if you'd be so kind as to pop on your thinking hat and conjure it in my place, I'd be much obliged, madam. I don't know why this is how I decided this guy talks. I don't remember if there was, like, logic behind it. Just that he steadily raises volume the whole time. Ah, thank you. I figured we're doing a case for the paper, and this felt very reporter-like, though it's actually a reference to Unwound Future. People have been putting 3-page documents on a desk, but a breeze has blown them all over the place. Incredibly, they landed in the same order as they were stacked. There were only 3 sheets on the desk when I left my papers, states Doc U. Mente. Guys just aren't as good as Capcom making these names. The picture shows the papers after they were scattered, but split up according to who they belong to. So which set of papers are the docs? What? Hold on. Split up according to who they belong to. What? Page documents on a desk, but a breeze is papers on the desk when I left my papers. What the fuck does this mean? I don't know. That one. It's C. I
see how to solve this now.
Damn it!
Not good, Catriel, not good.
That would have been such a cool moment if I had, like, just stumbled into it. Damn it! I felt so good about it, too. Alright, fine. It's not C. I don't know how I'm actually supposed to solve this, and I don't want to waste hint coins on this, because this is dumb. Wait, switch screens. Oh. All the papers look the fucking same. Fuck it. Is it B?
I see how to solve this now. Not good, Catriel, not
Damn it.
good.
I don't give a shit about the pick rats anymore. Now it's out of spite. It's out of spite for these stupid documents.
This is an interesting one. Any mystery?
Okay,
any
well,
puzzle
it was
solved.
A, I guess. Better close the window next time. Hey, fuck you. I don't know how the fuck I was supposed to fucking... There, Inspector Hastings' little conundrum is all cleared up for you. Sensational, madam. Simply sensational. At last I can head back to the yard with me head held high and tell the inspector I solved it all on me Todd. Whatever you say, buddy. It's supposed to be a manhole? Very tiny manhole. Hello, sir. Good evening, Doug. Well, hello there. What a coincidence this is. Not really. The chief editor asked us to come, you see, and you work here. Really? I mean, I know I work here, of course, but the chief ed asked you, did he? Interesting. Never heard anything about a case of private eye to be investigating. Would you mind telling us where we can find him, please? Delighted to, I'm sure. Unsurprisingly, you might say. The editorial office where the boss works is on the top floor. Don't know why he's asked for you, but you know what we say here. Where there's a Layton, there's a story awaiting. That's a very good policy. That's the best that is the best policy they could possibly have in this entire city. Wonder what all this is about then. Very interesting indeed. It's time to go up. Still broken? Remember, it was broken when we got here. Why do I keep getting... Oh. That's why. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, up we go. We don't have time to dawdle. We got cases to solve. Gosh, so this is where it all happens. The editorial floor of the London Times. The forefront of the news. What a pigsty. This beats my messy desk hands down. It's not a competition, Cat. I don't imagine anyone has a minute spare for tidying. They all look so busy. And I wonder where the chief editor is then. I think that's probably him over there. I remember his face from the papers. All right then, time to find out what sort of case he has for us. That's not what I expected this man to look like. Give me a second, sir. You and your hair and your very, very coked up eyes. Oh, what the shit? That's horrifying. That's horrifying, and I have a feeling I know what it is. We're gonna be subjected to it whether we fucking like it or not. Alright, talk to me. Excuse me, are you the chief editor?
Yes, that's me, Boris Lloyd at your service.
He's an immigrant.
How can I help you? Oh no, don't tell me. You must be from the Layton Detective Agency. Good, I'm glad you're here.
Yes, hello, Mr. Lloyd. He does kind of look a little bit like Christopher Lloyd, actually. Maybe that's what they were going for? I don't know. I'm Catriel Layton. This is my assistant, Ernest Greaves, and my trusty canine companion, Shell.
So you're Catriel. Well, your name is hot on everyone's lips at the moment, it seems. I had no idea you were such a young, beautiful woman, though.
Oh, well, yes, people do say that about me. That's right, Cat. It's all about being modest.
That's not all they say about you. Apparently you can solve any mystery. So I prepared a little brain teaser to test you out. Will you give it a go, will ya? It's just one puzzle. Say you will.
I don't have a choice, sir. The video game made me. The sequel to the best-selling novel The Shape of Love has hit the shelves. When the book's front cover is lined up in a certain way, it represents the title of the book. Which of these 5 designs is the front cover? The Shape of... Wait, what? The fuck does that mean? When it's lined up just right. What? I don't know what the fuck that means. book's front cover is lined up in a certain way, it represents the title of the book. Lined up with what? What? The book is not placed in a certain way. The cover does not convey the contents. It's important to place it so that the front cover is displayed correctly. But I can't move them. Why can't I move them then? Give me one more. It's hard to see the meaning portrayed by the cover with just one copy of the book. Try imagining lots of books lined up together. I think it's 4. I think it's 4. We're about to find out.
I see how to solve this now.
Yep,
Any
alright.
mystery or any puzzle solved.
It really was that easy. Yep, okay. That's what I thought. Alright, cool. I'm starting to agree that maybe these puzzles ain't great.
Ah, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Brilliant. I tried for 3 days and nights to crack that one with no success.
Well, all puzzles have an answer, Mr. Lloyd. Just as all mysteries have an explanation.
Well, that decides it. You're the woman for the job. You're the one to solve the mystery for me.
Are you going to explain why you asked us to come down here now then, Mr. Lloyd?
Yes, yes, of course. Living in London as you do, you must have heard this name before, I'm sure. The powerhouse of justice, Ratman.
Oh, rather, who hasn't heard of Ratman?
Well, that's who I want you to investigate.
Ratman returns. We're going to find the Bruce Wayne of London. Okay. Yes, Ratman. He came into the news not that long ago, didn't he? The mysterious superhero of London. Fuck you. Fuck you. London has superheroes. Now I've heard it all. Oh, Ratman is spiffing, Shell. Simply spiffing. I'm a huge fan.
You and me both. Haha. The powerhouse of justice. Just hearing that gets the blood pumping, doesn't it?
How did I know these two would hit it? Well, like I said, I've heard of Ratman, but I don't know much about him.
Oh, I can tell you anything you need to know. He's a champion with his own brand of justice for all those low-life criminals sullying our streets. It was about a year ago that we had the first reports of his appearance. At the slightest whisper for help, Ratman appears out of nowhere. Pounds the bad guys into the ground and shoots off into the night once more. Nobody knows his true identity because he always appears dressed as a rat. He's a sensation. He's amazing. He's everything a superhero should be. Ratman forever.
It's his secret identity that makes him so awfully enigmatic, isn't it? So captivating. So swagger. Alright, just try to remember he dresses as a rat,
Problem is, he's disappeared. There've been no sightings reported for 3 months now.
Yes, I'd noticed there'd been no articles about him recently. I was wondering why, as it happens.
So were we, and here at the London Times we've looked into it, believe you me. But as ever, the Power Mouse is shrouded in mystery. Nobody knows where he's gone, or the reason for his disappearance.
And now you'd like me to investigate?
Yes, exactly. Will you do it? Will you?
Of course. The Layton Detective Agency motto is any mystery solved for nothing, you know.
Wonderful. You've practically solved it already, I'll bet. We'll find out the reason why our beloved superhero has gone AWOL in no time.
Let's not jump the gun, Tabby.
There's Caesar. Perfect timing. Caesar Chance over there is the owner of the publishing firm that produces the London Times. He's got papers, magazines, books, anything in print you can think of. Caesar Chance is the man who pressed it. People say he's got the country's media in the palm of his hand. And he has. It's a monopoly. It's bad for business. Well, one of the so-called seven dragons as well, you know. Oh, yes.
Really? He's one of the dragons? Perhaps I should introduce myself in that case.
Oh, yes, you must. Although, he's not the most jovial of people, you might say.
You look like a lot of fun. What are your proportions? Jesus Christ. Sir, that is a lot of neck and not a lot of chin. Good evening, Mr. Chance. You're that private eye madam's always going on about these days, aren't you? Catriel Layton, hello. I believe we both attended the premiere of No Sub for Love at the Savoy before. Oh yes, that farce, when the final scene of the film went missing. But I hear you've been involved in a number of other cases since then. The rumors abound. Anyone else hackles up yet? So, Tab, you're really going to go through with this private eye idea, are you? You just can't give up on Ratman, can you?
I'll never give up on him. The public will never give up on him. He's the guardian of the night, the paragon of peace, the powerhouse of justice.
I don't know what all the fuss is about.
Oh, come on, Caesar. You're always so lukewarm about things.
But you're always so hot under the collar, Tab. Well, I can see that you two are obviously more than business colleagues. Have you been friends for long?
Oh, me and Caesar go all the way back to senior school. I never imagined we'd end up knowing each other as long as we have, though.
As you've probably realized by now, Tab is a unique individual. He thrives on making others happy. That's why I gave him the job here. I knew he'd make a good editor, and I wasn't about to let the tabloids have him.
Oh my god, his name is Tabloid. Along with the news every morning, I aim to deliver a smile onto the face of every London Times reader out there.
I've seen such chalk and cheese getting on so well together.
Anyway, we don't want to keep you from your investigation, Catriel. That would never do. No. Good luck finding out all you can about Ratman.
Yes, leave it to me, Mr. Lloyd. I'm sure I'll be able to find out the reason why he's no longer making appearances. The reason why doesn't matter. The fact is, he's gone. You'll be wasting your time, Miss Layton. It's because you're a Ratman. It's because he's Ratman. He's Ratman.
How can you say that, Caesar? Ratman is the power mouse of justice and always will be. He'll be back, you'll see.
Fine, if that's what you want to believe, be my guest. Investigate till you're blue in the face. As long as sales don't drop, that's all I'm worried about. Well, I would like to ask both of you a few more questions if you could spare the time.
Of course, I'll tell you anything you want to know about Ratman, about the London Times, about my shoe size, if you believe in that kind of thing.
That's sexual harassment. Well, Tab might have time for that nonsense, but I don't.
Oh, come on, Caesar. You could spare the lady a few minutes, surely.
Tell me about things, sir. Would you mind telling us what you know about Ratman, Mr. Chance? All right. Nothing. Yes, I'm definitely getting the impression that you're not one of Ratman's biggest fans. Obviously, Ratman was a big deal for London. It wasn't only the paper we featured in. We did exclusive features in some of our magazines as well. Ratman's flavor of the month, and I'm grateful for what he's done for us, but people will get bored of him. If it's all Ratman, he'll lose his appeal. Oh yes, I know exactly what you mean. You can't eat the same meal every day, no matter how delicious it is. We should forget Ratman. We should be looking for new news, not old news. Seriously, Tab, how long are you going to keep pursuing this childish superhero nonsense?
Caesar, Ratman isn't nonsense. He's hip. He's cool. He's wicked. He's sick.
You even sound like a child. We're not kids anymore, Tab. For heaven's sake, we're parents.
Parents can still be into superheroes.
This is targeted at me.
In fact, parents need superheroes more than anyone. There just aren't enough hours in the day.
They really are loggerheads over this, aren't they? They've clearly been friends for a long time, though. I'm sure most of it is just banter. So, Mr. Lloyd, you've asked us to find out why Ratman seems to have disappeared. That's presumably because you idolize him and want your superhero champion back.
Well, yes, of course. I mean, I am a die-hard Ratman fan. I don't mind admitting it. But there is more to it than that.
Oh? In what way?
Well, Ratman articles proved very popular in the London Times. Whenever we featured a story about it, the copies just flew off the shelves.
So Ratman's disappearance is affecting sales, you mean?
See for yourself, it's not all roses, is it? So it's true that Ratman's actions do have an impact on business, yes. But the other thing is safety on the streets. According to our reporters, since Ratman disappeared, crime's on the up.
I see. Sounds like a double-edged sword, doesn't it?
It's not the paper sales so much as the people of London's safety. We need Ratman on the streets. You must know that. I just don't understand why he's not showing himself.
I didn't realize Ratman had such an impact on paper sales. I found Ratman's shoulder. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 as usual. There's always 6, it seems. Newspapers and magazines featuring Ratman articles sell like hotcakes. So since Ratman's disappearance 3 months ago, sales have suffered. Oh no! I'm yawning, excuse me. Well, thank you, Mr. Lloyd and Mr. Chance, for your time. Yes, I think we should take ourselves out onto the street now and start asking questions there. So if you'll excuse us, we'll push on with our investigation.
Yes, brilliant. Go and do what you do, detective. Answer the Ratman riddle.
Waste your time if you want to. You won't learn anything. Well, goodbye, spoil sport and man who I gave a painful voice. So what are we really hoping to find out about Ratman here? Who is he, first of all? Why does he do all this superhero stuff? That's the point, Shell. No one knows. It's all a big mystery. He only ever appears wearing his trademark Ratman suit, so nobody can tell who he really is. Why a rat? It's bad enough having to be a dog. You'd think he'd want recognition for all the good deeds he does. Perhaps he's extremely self-conscious. Wouldn't you be more self-conscious dressing up in an outfit like that? Who to that? Well, anyway, seeing as we don't know anything about him, I suppose we should start by asking around if anyone has actually seen him. Sounds as if he was making fairly regular appearances until recently, so we stand a good chance of finding someone who's seen him. Very good, Miss Layton. I'll ask some passers-by. Granny Riddleton, did you see Ratman?
Oh, dearie me, you are busybodies, aren't you? Now, what are you up to today, Another case, is it?
Why do we always find you in every case?
The old gossip. A curiosity could kill her, eh, Cat?
We're actually investigating Ratman at the moment.
Dear me, whatever next?
Ratman, you say? Don't suppose you know his true identity by any chance. Hey, do you know who Batman is? Hey, do you know the secret identity of Batman? Hey, you at the end of the street. Do you know who Batman is? Why doesn't anybody answer me when I ask crazy questions?
Sure she does, Cat. She probably knows how to make perpetual motion work, too.
Oh, I'm sorry, my dear. I only know what I've read in the papers.
I see, but you sound like you're a fan anyway.
Oh, well, it's hard not to be. I mean, it's such a juicy story, isn't it? Someone must know who the mysterious hero is. Anyway, I always made a point of reading the special feature they did on him in the London Times.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a Times reader, Miss Riddleton.
Oh, dearie me, yes. I read lots of papers, I'll have you know, young man. But I do enjoy the London Times especially. Always lots of juicy tidbits in there. Celebrity romances, strange creature sightings. Ooh, it's what keeps me going.
Yes, I quite understand.
There was magazine by the same publisher that had a feature on Ratman as well. I snapped it up, I tell you. Ooh, I do hope they keep coming up with all these delightful stories.
Have you seen Ratman? Ah, good evening again, Douglas. Out gathering information for a story, are you? Hello again. As it happens, I've finished my interviews now, and I'm just on my way back to the office. Did you find the boss? Have a good gander at the paper-strewn oval we call an office, did ya? Yes, we spoke to Mr. Lloyd. He's asked us to investigate the current whereabouts of Ratman.
Ah, so that's his game, is it? You know, it was yours truly in charge of the Ratman stories when he was still about.
So you mean you've met him then? You've met Ratman?
Of course I have, dozens of times. Although that being said, he's an elusive fellow who slips away as soon as he's done his work, so maintenance takes some doing.
Wow, dozens of times. That's absolutely spiffing.
I can't very well write stories about something I haven't seen, can I? So wherever Ratman shows his tail, old Dougie's on and to capture the tail. Are you Ratman?
Gosh, is this a Peter Parker scenario? You're getting pictures of Ratman because you are Ratman? Gosh, you're just like a superhero too, Mr. Dirt. A rhyming one.
And not me, lad. I'm the one who gets it out there to the public.
Except, of course, that Ratman no longer seems to be around.
Except that indeed, miss. London without rats just ain't London. That's not the hopeful message you think it is, sir.
I don't think he's Ratman. I think the rich guy is Ratman. But
of course, we conducted our own investigations into the disappearance of our rodent friend, but we turned up nothing. Diddly squat.
Yes, because he's so elusive. Such a mysterious crusader.
I have no fear the people of London's voices won't fall on deaf ears. The rat will be back.
An elusive hero making unexpected appearances. We found part of his cape. Ratman appears out of nowhere to save the day and then disappears again into the ether, much like reporter Douglas Dirt, who covers the superhero's antics. Oh, he's totally Ratman. We don't seem to have found much much of any use about Ratman, do we? No, it's so hard when you're trying to find out about someone who does that. When you're trying to find out about someone who does their utmost to remain a mystery.
Oh, I thought cats were experts at catching rodents.
Very amusing, Shell. I think perhaps we need to broaden our area. Let's interview some people further afield. I'll replace my pet dog with a more useful cat as a last resort.
Fucking eat shit, Cheryl. I'll go buy a fucking cat. Eat my entire ass. Let that be a lesson to you, dog. If you're a dog and you backtalk me, I'll replace you with a cat. Which, incidentally, a cat has even more chance of backtalking me if it can talk. Look. What I'm saying is, you're expendable.
Gosh, there are still a lot of people around Guildhall at this time, aren't there? It's all the office workers heading home after a day's work, I think, Ernest. Let's ask as many people as we can if they know anything about Ratman.
It's the cute assistant.
Excuse me, Hessie. Sorry to bother you, but have you heard of Ratman? Oh, Ratman? Yes, I have, I think. Yes, I read about him in the paper. Oh, I see. So you don't know much else about him, then? No, not really. Obviously, as a public servant, I want to learn from this example. I mean, you know, helping the people of, London. You mean you're the sort of person who's quick to step in and lend a hand when a member of the public is in trouble? Oh, well, no. I mean, I was thinking I should start bodybuilding.
Oh, make this make this fucking story arc continue, I beg of you.
Bodybuilding? It's not a question of physical strength. You're perfectly capable of helping people as you are, I'm sure. Oh, I don't know. If you don't have strength, you need speed, and, well...
You don't need to be a superhero. Alright, Bunny Man, give me your fucking puzzle. Hello, I have a brand new puzzle just for you, fresh today.
Puzzle? Wonderful.
Why is it so easy to do business with puzzles, but so hard with pupuños? Oh well, the wishes of the customer must come first. Here is your puzzle. Can I help you? Is there something I can do for you? Okay. There are pictures stuck up that represent success and failure in two different sports. The picture on the left shows success, and the picture on the right shows failure. Each of the sports are viewed from the side in the same location. Pictures at the top represent football, but which sport is represented by the pictures at the bottom? Is it polo? Wait, no. No. No, it's not polo. It's golf.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah, the puzzles in this game aren't great. Level 5 lost their good puzzle designer, and well...
Oh, that was a really fun puzzle. Thank you. I hope you'll offer us more of them in the future.
I want to offer pupuños, really, not puzzles, but okay. Gotta find a different outfit, man.
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you could help us. Have you ever seen Ratman?
If by seeing you mean been helped by, open bracket, not that I'm boasting, close bracket, then yes.
You mean Ratman actually appeared to rescue you once? Bingo! Tell us all about it, please.
Oh, well, it was about 3 months now, I think. I'd gone down to Bowling Hill. There's a little cinema down there where they were showing an old Maverick director film I wanted to see. Open bracket, though it's not one of his best, close bracket. Some idiot showed up and tried to get me to give them their money.
Golly, what did you do?
I said no, of course, but they were real toads. They started to get rough, and then Ratman appeared.
And he saw them off for you?
Yep, gave them a taste of their own medicine, which gave me time to run away.
Oh, so you don't know what happened after that, then? With Ratman, I mean?
I legged it out of there as far as I could. I suppose I should have said thank you, really. Oh well.
So that was in Bowling Hill, you say?
Oh no, he saved you in front of a theater? That means his parents are dead. Oh no! That's right, that's what I said. Apparently he pops up there a lot.
Yes, I've heard that Bowling Hill isn't the nicest part of town. Lots of petty crime there, they say.
Yep, I'm not going anywhere near the place ever again. If you end up going there, you want to be really careful.
Thank you for the warning and the very helpful information. So Ratman often appears in Bowling Hill, does he? Yes, that's useful to know. There could very well be other people there who've met him. Let's head that way now and see what we can find out.
Come to me, bike. On the move!
Did you really just walk in here to stare into the closet? Just to loaf up and stare in the closet? That's what you wanted to do today? Whatever. Well, this is Bowling Green, Miss Layton. This park is the start of the Bowling Hill district. Apart from the statue, which is impressive, there's not much here, is there? It's not much of a park. It used to be a thriving industrial quarter, this, but now it's rather gone to the dogs. There are a lot of unsavory rumors about the place, I'm afraid, about gangs and miscreants. We should be careful.
Cat,
Yes, Shal?
I get the feeling we're being watched.
Watched? By whom? Oh no, we haven't been targeted already, have we? Run, Miss Layton, quickly!
Hey, you!
Leave us alone. Oh,
You're Catrell, right? A detective?
I'm Catriel, yes. Can I help you? It's just a little boy.
I was told to give you this.
Is that a little Ratman costume he's in?
Oh, a note. What's all this about, I wonder? If you keep pursuing this case, you'll disappear just like Ratman did. Well,
Is that just someone being a wag, or is it a bona fide threat?
things are starting to get interesting, boys.
Weirdo.
Tell me, what did the person who asked you to give this to me look like?
He had glasses, and he was skinny, and he had a head like a balloon.
Like a balloon. I feel like I've met someone like that recently. Do you know where he is now?
No, after he gave me the note, he disappeared.
Sounds like he's seen off Ratman, and now he's trying to see you off too, miss. That's certainly the way it seems from this note, yes. Which means the Powerhouse of Justice is a mortal enemy. Very likely. After all, Ratman has been putting a stop to criminal activity, so he's bound to have upset a few people.
What do we know? What do we do now, then?
When you fight to uphold the law, you expect a little opposition. You're not fighting to uphold the law. In fact, by vigilante laws, the guy you're looking for is probably a criminal. In fact, it's made me more determined than ever. Bravo, Miss Layton. That's the spirit. So first things first, let's explore the area thoroughly. Maybe we can find this balloon head who decided to threaten me and pop him. Gonna murder him. Stash it, Scarford!
What are you doing in this rundown shadow of former glory?
But investigating the so-called Power Mouse of Justice, Ratman. Ratman, have you ever met him?
Never heard the name, but that is all.
Oh, pity.
Now let me ask you a question. Do you know about the Bowling Man, shrined in metal forever, a relic of the past?
The Bowling Man? You mean the statue?
Of course, many long year has the Bowling Man watched over the green here, watched fortunes come and go. Of course, he wasn't always told that, but over time, because of his place here in Bowling Green, people gave him that name.
The thing that bothers me about him is his size. Isn't he a little too grand for this park?
A sign of the times, you see. In days gone by, this whole area was grand. Now all that remains is this statue and the people's memories.
I see. It was built at a time when this area's fortunes were a little different. Well, that explains it. It's rather sad, that, isn't it? Okay, thank you, Stash and Scarfin. Of course the kid is a fucking puzzle. Do you live near here?
Yeah, just over there. I come to this park all the time.
I love your outfit. Do you like superheroes?
Superheroes are the greatest. They're not scared of anyone.
That's right. They're splendid, aren't they?
You like superheroes too? My favorite's Ratman. He's the best. He's stronger than anyone. I bet he could even beat this thing.
What?
Core War.
Big, bad block monster has appeared. You can defeat the monster by destroying all the blocks, but attacking blocks that are not core blocks does nothing. Select a core block, a block with a shining red orb, will destroy both that block and the blocks around it that have arrows pointing their way. Destroy all the blocks, set the poor chicks free. Okay. Nope, it still leaves some. Okay, hold on. Get rid of that first. Nope. Okay, that's good. Nope. There we go. Done.
So, in conclusion, still no patch on Miss Layton, of course.
Nice fight, Ratman. The chicks have been safely returned to their parents, and Ratman secretly defended the city from harm. What? Solved 60 puzzles. There, good defeats evil once again.
Oh, that was amazing! You're like a superhero too!
I don't think Ratman actually fights monsters, though, does he?
So, he could, and I bet he'd win if he did too!
You sound like you're Ratman's #1 fan.
I am! No one likes Ratman more than me! And Mum even got me this cool suit! I bet you don't have a Ratman outfit!
No? So, have you ever seen Ratman then? Or been helped by him even?
Don't be silly, Ratman only comes out at night! I'm always in bed!
Good for you.
Anyway, I have to go now, or Mum will get angry and then she'll throw the cleaning liquid at me again. Goodbye!
Still feel like someone's watching us. Look, that chap's staring at us. I don't like the look of him. Ah, good. Let's go and ask him some questions. I don't think that's a good idea, Miss Layton. It could be dangerous. She's a Layton. She'll be fine. We won't get the information we need if we let fear stand in our way. Ernest, come along. She was raised by a man who could not experience fear, even if he wanted to. Several witnesses have said Ratman only appears at night, clearly when most crimes are committed, but would that mean he never appears in the day? Yes, that would mean that. He's running away. Suspicious. He seems to be deliberately avoiding us. Should we try and collar him, Cat? Of course. Now we've got to ask him why he ran away from us. He ran off down the street there. All right then, after him. Come on, you two. Let's chase this rando. Fuck yeah. This man will not escape justice. I am justice. And he's a stranger. I don't believe in street lighting in Bowling Hill, it seems. No, apparently not. Most other parts of town have excellent lighting at night. And look at all this litter. I'm afraid the rumors were right. This is not a nice area at all. Are you frightened, Ernest? Well, I wouldn't say... I mean, I am just being alert. Are we really going to stop people and ask them questions, miss? Definitely. After all, everyone keeps telling us this is the place where the Ratman usually appears. So we've got the best chance of finding someone else who's met him here, haven't we? Hey, it's you! Why are you here? It's hard to read that sign in the dark, isn't it? Neon signs what they need. They would stand out on a mile here. Oh, that reminds me of a puzzle I know. Great. Puzzle about neon. Neon lights. Oh, man. Here we have some neon signs. Each of the 3 signs is still not switched on. Each sign contains 2 letters which are lined up in a uniform way. What are the letters in the 3rd sign? Enter the letters in the 2 box. Wait, what? What? Each sign... contains 2 letters. What are the other signs, though? Is it OF? That would be too easy. No. That would be too easy. There's no fucking
If you'll
way.
entertain my idea here.
Yeah, I didn't fucking think
That
so.
wasn't right. Oh, fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks. Try dividing up the shapes on the signs. Okay. Try being helpful at all. Fuck you. Also, you keep saying signs as if there's not only one on screen. There's only one here. What are you fucking talking about? Oh. Oh my god. These are the 2 signs. The third one. Oh my fucking god. I'm dumb. I'm dumb as shit. I'm blind. Let's see. Okay. Uniform way. What would the second letter be in the first one? Obviously the first one is O. I guess D? O and D. That could be E or F. I think the next one is... Hollow EN?
So, in conclusion,
Nope.
that wasn't right. Oh, fiddlesticks.
Well. Give me another fucking hint. What could be the letters displayed on each sign? Fuck you. Oh my god, that's not a hint. Try cutting each sign in half vertically. Oh, cool. Thank you. You fucking... Neither of those are helpful. Split them in half. I already fucking did. It's O and D. This could be P. This could be F. It could be E. No fucking idea. We're gonna buy the super hint. You can figure out the letters on the third sign by following on from the letters on the left. Those are the worst fucking hints I've ever seen in a puzzle game in my life. All 3 of them are just telling me, yeah, each one is 2 letters, which is what he fucking told me at the start. None of those help. None of those help. Nah. Nah, this puzzle can get fucked. That's stupid. I'm not. Nope. We ain't doing that. That puzzle sucked. I say, excuse me, sorry to bother you. We're looking for people who might have seen Ratman.
Ratman, you say, fiend? Oh, aye. Many a time here in Bowlen Hill.
Many a time? Really?
To be sure. I was even helped by him the one time, you know.
Please, we'd love to hear more about it if you don't mind.
I don't mind one bit, miss. Must have been 6 months ago back now.
Is this a pirate accent? Am I doing a pirate accent? I don't think I'm doing a pirate accent.
Stop. Come back here, you little tyke. Give me that back. What's the use? He's too quick for me. Where's someone to help when you need him, eh?
Like a rodent from the gutter he appears. Crooks and villains tremble in fear. The power mouse of justice is here. Ratman! Nothing escapes these murine ears. I heard your cries. I heard your tears. But problems ugly napper ears.
Ratman, you'll never believe it. I queued up 2 hours ago, so I did. 2 hours to buy that special sandwich, and that pesky mutt came and nabbed it right out of me hand.
What a disaster! What a mishap! But Ratman now is on the attack. Justice for your thief of your snack. I'm going to kill this dog! Hold it right there, Pooch! Justice once more wins the day. The dog's consistency has its way. I had a hunch it would drop your lunch, and without a single punch from me. Justice is done. We all had fun, but now Ratman must run.
Oh, bless ye, Ratman. You're a true gent, so you are.
Bye.
And that was that. I got me precious Sambo back, and it was all thanks to Ratman.
I had no idea Ratman helped people in sandwich emergencies.
Ratman helps anyone who needs it. Only just lately, no one's seen him at all. Can't imagine what's happened to him.
So even here in Bowlen Hill, Ratman's not been seen for some time.
Oh, but I've seen other famous folk around these parts, so I have.
Really? Like who?
Like that stinking rich fiend with the glasses. What's his name now? Oh, that's it. Chance. Caesar Chance.
You've seen Mr. Chance here in Bowlen Hill, you know?
Aye, to be sure. Loads of times. Can't imagine what business the fiend has here, though.
Neither can I. I wonder why he comes here so often.
Beats me, but I'd like to ask him.
Yes, well, anyway, we've ascertained that Ratman hasn't been seen around here these past months either. Let me see. What's our next move? There's the mongrel that ran off before. It's almost like he's spying on us. Well, don't just stand there. Let's go after him. Who could be Ratman? Who could be the Ratman? Could it be the person with fucking... He's just vanished again. I think he went down that street there. Shall we give chase, miss? Of course. We can't let him get away, can we? It's time to track down this hooligan and stab him with a knife. A knife made from puzzles. It's a dead end. A dark dead end.
Yeah, this no place for the likes of you. You don't want to be around these parts, lady. Not if you like that pretty face of yours, get it?
Watch it, cat. He smells like trouble. Not scared of you. An English gentleman doesn't succumb to petty threats.
Reckon you're pretty tough, eh? Do ya?
Run away while you still can, Miss Layton. Let me deal with this bully.
Your knight in shining armor, is he? Princess, I think I'm gonna blub. Alright then, If you want to save your girl, let's see if you can get your head around this puzzle.
Even the ne'er-do-wells on the street fight with puzzles. These animals all got together and counted up the number of something in their names. The frog had 1, the bird had 4, and the rabbit had 5. How many did the dragon have? Select the box to enter the number. The frog had 1.
This should do it, I think. Not good, Catriel, not good.
I think I know what it is, but I'm not. I guess I must have missed one. So here's my thoughts. Here's my thought process here. Frog has 1. Oh no, I immediately have disproven my own one. Damn it. Yep, I just disproved my own theory, so okay. Let's see. Bird has 4. Number of something in their names. Because my initial thought was like, oh, enclosed circles. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then I realized that this would mean the frog had 2, and that doesn't work. Can't be syllables, because bird sure as fuck doesn't have 4 syllables. I don't know what the fuck this could be. Look at a hint. Maybe they'll be helpful in this one. Appearance of the animals is not important. Just their names we're looking at. Yeah, well, I got that. Count the letters that appear in their names. Yeah. Count the letters that appear. Yes. That doesn't make any... Why would that help me? What? Continuing on from hint 2, the letter you should be counting is D. You do? Because I sure as fuck don't. Letter you should be counting is D. So many other criteria. Is it curves? That would make this 2, wouldn't it? I would like a real hint to make up for the shitty hint from the hint coins. My guess now is 2.
This should do it, I think.
Okay.
Puzzles are made for solving.
Well then. We got it. Their name, they were counting the number of D shapes in their names. There's 1 D shape in the letter R and 2 in the letter B. Yep.
Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad.
Puzzle like that wouldn't trip me up, not when Miss Layton's safety depends on it.
Fancy yourself, do ya?
Don't you dare lay a finger on Miss Layton, you rapscallion.
Well, looks like I was worrying about nothing. If you're that sure of yourself,
Now you listen to me. Suppose you're one of the gang members who's been threatening to mug people around here, are you?
what, me? Nah, I'm not into that stuff anymore.
Yeah, Catriel solved that puzzle. It doesn't make any sense.
I wasn't trying to get money off you, if that's what you were thinking. I was just trying to tell you to go home, right? It's not safe round here after dark, eh?
What? You were trying to threaten? You weren't trying to threaten us?
You are bad at this, sir.
Well, that did not come across.
Sounds like he's not all bad, this guy. Maybe just a bit misunderstood.
Hey, nice dog. He's well cute. Come here, boy, and let me give you a stroke.
Aren't you lucky, Shirl? He wants to give you a stroke. Some people have to age very highly to get that.
He'll give me a heart attack as well, probably.
Anyway, I'm Mo. Bowling Hill is my patch.
In that case, I don't suppose you know anything about Ratman, do you?
Ratman? Of course I know Ratman. It was Ratman that sorted me out. Stopped me dissing everyone, eh?
So that's exactly what happened. My god, his name's Mohican, because he's got a mohawk. It's like the third name that's made me just want to cry in this one case.
Oh, all right then. It must have been about, what, 3 months ago? Something like that anyway.
Please, be a good sport.
All right, Bowlhead, give us your wallet.
Stop, you goons.
Both of my voices weren't super off for both of these characters.
Who the heck are you?
Okay, that might
He's making his own sound effects.
Ratman sends you to your doom!
At least every once in a while you see where the budget for this game went. It hurt when you hit the paving. That's what you get for misbehaving. This life of crime has to stop. It's hurting others, like your pop.
What? Hurting others? What are you on about, eh?
Your mom and dad, my friend. You're driving them round the bend.
My mum and dad, eh? I suppose they probably are worried about me.
Your wounds will only need a plaster, but your parents' hearts approach disaster. Go straight, return them sought from sorrow's gate.
Go straight? I don't know. It's gone too far. It's too late.
Never! You can soothe their aching hearts by making 1 or 2 new starts. Perhaps it's daunting knowing the stakes, but I believe you've got what it takes.
All right, just stop rhyming, will ya? I'll do it.
Kiddo, I wish you every success. And now I have to run, I confess.
Where are you going, Ratman?
Tonight is a fateful night for me, the greatest event in my history. It's probably going to be. Goodbye, goodbye, now I really must fly.
Ratman, come back! I love you! And I haven't seen him since then. Last glimpse I had of him, he had a real hard look on his face. Reckon he was going after the big boys. Off to take out the heavy mob he was, if you ask me.
but doesn't Ratman always wear a mask? How could you tell what sort of expression he had on his face? And who do you mean exactly by the heavy mob?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about, right? Just, you know, all superheroes have an arch enemy, right? Everyone knows that. Anyway, the point is Ratman sorted me out. So that's why I've been trying to do what I can around here to make sure the place is safe, like what Ratman was doing.
That was about 3 months ago. That's around the time Ratman went missing, isn't it? Perhaps somewhere around here we might find a clue as to why he's disappeared. Let's do a little more investigation. I found the other half of his cape. Alright, we're 3 pieces. We're 2 pieces away from the solution. Just before the last time you've seen, Ratman revealed that he was about to face a life-changing event. Could that be related to the threatening note Cat received?
When the fuck did you get here?
Hello, dog. Oh, isn't that Stray over there the one you befriended before, Shell?
Yeah, you're right, Pinstripes. He's got himself a big patch, hasn't he?
Why don't you ask him if he knows anything about Ratman?
All right. I knew you were going to twist my paw about that. Hey there, Hound. Didn't expect to bump into you around these parts. Sniffing out some clues? Something like that. We're actually investigating a superhero called Ratman. Have you heard of him?
Ratman? That weirdo who wears the house mask? The mouse mask, Oh yeah, I know him. Got burnt pretty bad once by that vermin.
Ouch. Sounds like you're not a fan.
You got that right, Hound. I just sunk my teeth into 3 days worth of grub when he showed up and ruined everything.
Oh, you're the sandwich thief. Did you notice anything unusual about him at all?
We don't call it thieving, Hound. Anyway, I did catch his scent, and he didn't smell like any of the other humans that live around here.
Had a different scent, eh?
I know it's probably not what you were hoping for, but maybe that info will come in useful sometime. Hope so, anyhow. If you find that farm, tell him something from me, Hound, because I want closure. Tell him that sometimes us dogs need a helping hand too, not just the humans.
Got it. I'll pass on the message.
Well, Shell, did you find out anything useful?
According to my source, Ratman isn't from around here. Apparently he's got a different scent.
Interesting. A truly doggy statement you got there. Good boy. So we can assume that Ratman comes from somewhere else then, despite all his appearances in Bowden Hill. Perhaps we should widen our area of investigation.
The fuck are you doing here? We meet again. We must stop bumping into each other like this, eh?
I'm pretty sure I've given this man a different voice every single time he's come on screen. Oh, Douglas. Yes, how funny.
I always crop up when you least expect it, lad.
So, what are you doing here?
Working on a story, of course. What else? The last reported sighting of Ratman was near this very spot here.
I see. So, have you uncovered a new lead or something?
Well, sadly, no. No pertinent new information in that regard has come to light as such. However, as it emerged that some young hooligans around here were steered from their life of crime after their encounters with Ratman, so I'm writing an article about that. Entitled, I might add, Rats, the Power Mouse is gone, but his justice lives on. What do you think? Good, eh?
What do you say, buddy?
Did you see that? A mouse just jumped out of that hole there.
Really? A mouse? After it? Sorry, what do you mean go after the mouse, miss? Yes, a mouse is a rodent too, after all. It might know something about Ratman.
Yeah. Do you want to rethink that, maybe? Ratman isn't actually a rat cat, and mice can't talk.
Neither can dogs. Come on, less jabbering, more jogging. We can't let that mouse get away. I think neither can dogs is the best comeback Cat has had to Shirl this entire game. Mice are so quick. Where did the little thing get to? It could take us forever to find one little mouse, miss. Don't look for the mouse, Ernest. Look for the places where a mouse might go.
Like that mouse hole over there.
Brilliant, Shell. Let's investigate. Into the hole.
All right, get on in there, Ernest. Just delocate your both your shoulders and give up feeling in your back, and you'll make it through no problem. Your head's gonna be the first obstacle, though, because it is really big. Yes, this will be where the mouse escaped to. He's shrewd, our little shrewy friend. It seems to be some sort of shop inside here. A tailor's by the look of it. Well, the lights are on, so I imagine it's open. Let's go in and have a look. I'm just gonna walk into this building. In we go. Gosh, look at all this fabric and haberdashery. Buttons, thread, sewing machines even. Look, what a delightful shop. Be amazed if anyone can find anything they need in here. It's all in a bit of a jumble, isn't it?
Look out for falling shards, cat. I think you just threw a stone in your glass house.
At least the writing is pretty alright in this game. It has a lot of flaws, but at least the writing ain't one of them. Very funny. That old lady over there seems to be the shopkeeper. Shall we ask her if she knows anything useful, miss? Yes, let's. And we can ask her if she doesn't mind us looking around in her shop, too. This is a Ratman costume, isn't it? Oh, yes, no question. Ratman wears a suit just like that.
Well, what's that doing here?
Let's ask the shopkeeper. She may even be able to tell us who Ratman really is. Excuse me again. It expected me to talk to her first. I was wondering if I could ask you about this Ratman suit here. About this Ratman suit here. Yes, I heard you, dear. I'd have heard you if you were on the other side of the door. It's just something I store here for a customer of mine. Oh, who would that be? Don't think I should be discussing my customer's affair with complete strangers, do you? I don't want any bad blood around here. Oh, no, I suppose not.
Spot on.
All right, then. Perhaps you could tell us how long you've been keeping it here for, then? Would that be all right?
I don't really remember, to be honest. Well, I suppose I almost do.
About 3 months now, I'd say. And the person who left it with you hasn't come back to collect it?
If he had, it wouldn't still be here, would it? I wish he would, though. Frankly, I struggle for space enough as it is. I don't want it to stay here forever.
Ratman's suit that was left here 3 months ago. And the person who it belongs to hasn't been back in all that time.
Fits in with when Ratman went missing.
I wonder what on earth happened to him. His legs? Yeah, legs. He has legs now. Why does his cape look like that? Why does he have a cape? The reason Batman has a cape that looks like that is because it's supposed to look like bat wings. I don't know about you, but last time I saw a rat, they don't have wings. Thank God. For some reason, a tailor in Bowland Hill backstreets has a Ratman suit in her shop. All she's willing to say is that it was left for safekeeping by a customer. Oh, I was supposed to have solved the puzzle. Excuse me, could we ask you a few questions, please?
Do you think she's a bit deaf?
Excuse me! Shh! I'm trying to work out how to cut the right shape of fabric for this blank space. It's very complicated. Time for a puzzle. Cut your cloth. This 5-meter square piece of fabric needs to be cut for a sewing project. 1 3-meter square piece and 4 1-meter square pieces need to be cut from it. Oh, I didn't read the rest. When marking out the cutting lines of the fabric, what is the minimum number of straight lines that needs to be drawn? 1 3-meter square, 4 1-meter square pieces. So, hold on. Memo.
you got 1. And then you put 1 here, and that makes the 3 meter. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Hold on. That doesn't work. 1 second. I'm positive one of the answers is... Wait. Fuck. I don't actually know. Because the 3x3 one only really needs to be like this. Well, the thing is, it's not a 3x3 one. Oh, yes, it is. So 3 is about 2 of the things. And then that makes a 1. These 2 make a 1, so that's 2. Three. Wait. What if? What if? Got 1. There's the 3. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is it. 2. Why do we always need the minimum number? Why can't we go ape shit? Who needs to be efficient? Yeah! So I think... It's a lot of waste. But I guess the answer I have right now is 4? I don't fucking know. Submit.
I've seen how to solve this now. Puzzles
Okay,
are made
well.
for solving.
Alright. Sure. That's a lot of waste. Both methods require... There are 2 ways to draw the lines. Both methods require 4 lines in total. Oh, I didn't even think about that second one. That's a lot of wasted cloth, though. Just fucking cut them like a person. Just because it's the minimum number of lines doesn't make it the most efficient. Oh, thank you. Yes, I think that will get me out to the woods, actually. Excellent. We're very sorry to disturb you when you're obviously so busy, but I wonder if you could help us. Tell me why you're here and we'll see. Well, the thing is, we're investigating Ratman. Rats? Oh, I know all too well they're around. Mice, too. The whole area is infested with the things. No, not rats. Rat-man. Ratman? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. Must be some newfangled thing I haven't heard of. Everything has changed these days. So glad we came in here. This isn't a waste of time at all. Doesn't look like she's prepared to give us any more of her time. I really thought we might be about to discover Ratman's true identity there. Yeah, that lady's pretty tight-lipped, isn't she? She's got one of those zips she sells on her muzzle. I wonder if it was actually the real Ratman who left this suit here, though. What are you alluding to, Cat? Alluding? Really? Fuck you. Well, it's possible that someone who defeated Ratman could have deposited it instead, isn't it? That's true, but that would mean Ratman did get into a big fight with his arch nemesis or something, and lost. You mean good didn't triumph over evil? Oh no, that isn't bear thinking about.
If that's what happened, Pinstripes, that's what happened.
I know, but do you really think that's what happened, Miss Layton? Do you think Ratman was defeated? It's too soon to say, Ernest. It's just one possible explanation. Yes, it might not be so. Well, I think for now we should go back and report to Mr. Lloyd.
Sounds like a plan.
So back to the London Times offices then. Well, aren't I the lucky one? Did you say you're going to the offices of the London Times? Oh, yes, that's right. In that case, could you give this box to Mr. Chance, please? It would be good for both of us. What is it? Just something he asked me for? I should have said no, but anyway, it's very important. Make sure it gets to him, please. Mrs. Slow the tailor. Why is her name Mrs. Slow? You did say you were going there anyway, didn't you? Why would you refuse? You look like a lad with a perfectly good heart. Kids these days, fuck them. Throw them into the ocean. None of them want to help. None of them respect their elders. Suppose it's no skin off our noses, is it?
Dog's body for another woman now, eh, Pinstripes?
What's inside the box? You'd think material or something, wouldn't you? But it's a bit small for that. Whatever it is, it looks like we have to deliver it, so let's be on our way. Alright. Bicycle. We'll be going to the business district. And we'll be going to the London Times office.
It's as crazy as ever in here.
Ah, Douglas is back here too. Look, he certainly does crop up everywhere, doesn't he? Oh, we meet again, eh? If you're looking for the chief ed, he's a by as usual.
He shows up everywhere we go. This fellow, I'm starting to feel hounded.
Don't see Mr. Chance anywhere, though. Oh, what should I do with this box from the lady at the shop, then? She was very clear that it was to be given in person, Mr. Chance. Mr. Lloyd will probably know where he is. Let's go ask him. I don't want you to do your voice, sir.
Catriel, there you are. Well, how's the investigation coming along?
Before we fill you in about that, Mr. Lloyd, we have a question. Yes, while we were investigating, we met someone who asked us to give this package to Mr. Chance.
I see, and now you can't find him. That's because he's in his office. I'll send someone for him. Doug, can you spare a minute?
Yes, boss, something I can do for you.
Sorry to disturb you, but could you go ask Mr. Chance to come in here?
Most certainly could. If you'll excuse me for one moment, I shall return momentarily.
Right, well, Caesar will be along in a minute, I'm sure.
Thank you.
So tell me, how's the investigation shaping up? Have you figured out why Ratman's gone missing?
Unfortunately, we haven't reached any conclusions yet. However, it seems possible that Ratman may have been defeated by a rival.
A rival? Who on earth would that be?
We don't know yet, but it seems that there may have been forces working against him.
Unbelievable. If what you say turns out to be true, it means evil has triumphed over good.
Please, Mr. Lloyd, it's too soon to say. Don't be disheartened. At the moment, there's nothing more than speculation.
You're right. You're so right. There's no proof, no substance to the story. No need to feel depressed.
He's a real swinger, isn't he? I mean, mood swings, not...
There you go. Mr. Chance is on his way down now.
Yes, thank you, Doug. Catriel, now you can give him that parcel.
Here you go, sir. I'm here to tell you that you're Ratman. Apparently you asked to see me. What's all this about, then? Now, during the course of our investigation, a tailor from Bowden Hill asked us to deliver something for you. Yes, here you are, Mr. Chance. I see. Well, thank you. Oh, don't mention it. There's no skin off our noses. Actually, I'd like to ask you a favor, too. This has had me stumped for a while now. Be able to get on with my work and solve this blasted puzzle. Really, really stretching hard to get puzzles in this part, huh? Password ABCs 2. Now, what was the answer to the safe? Password to the safe? It's 6 letters long and uses the letters A, B, and C. C cannot appear next to another C or a B. The same letter is never used more than twice. The password reads the same forwards and backwards, which means I'm going to take a guess. Nope. So then that would be A. That face on the artwork, though. And 2 B's and an A and C. This is my guess. I don't think
If
this
you'll
is
entertain my idea here.
Okay,
Still no
well,
match on Miss Layton, of
the
course.
secret to knowing the answer to these puzzles is to think you don't know the answer to these puzzles, I guess. A secure password, huh? The hit band Kavik. Very well, very impressive. I can see why Madame Dublé is always banging on about you. Thank you. I do pride myself in my puzzle-solving abilities. Hope you don't mind me inquiring, but what's in the parcel? Do you really need to ask that? It's a parcel from a tailor. Do you think perhaps it might be clothing? The box just seems a little small for clothes, that's all. Is this really any concern of yours, what's in my parcel? Fine, I'll tell you. Because you did bring it here for me after all. It's baby clothes. Despite appearances, that lady is actually a very skilled tailor. I frequently have her make clothes for me. Baby clothes? Well, that explains the small box. How old is your baby? Just 3 months now, but growing out of outfits already. Oh, a baby. I do love babies. They're so cute. I want to put one in somebody. Shit, did I say that out loud? Baby? I see. Well, never mind my personal life. What about the Ratman investigation? Isn't it time you gave up? All this superhero nonsense is starting to get very old. Of course, a baby! Keep up, woman. We've moved on from that. Sorry, it's just that what you said before has made something fall into place. Made what fall into place? What are you talking about? Solving puzzles, Mr. Chance. It's what I do best. He's on paternity leave. From superheroing. Yes. Case complete. Solve it. Solve it. Yes. Yes, that's the truth behind this case. You haven't solved it, Cat. Of course I have. I'm ready to confine this mystery to history. I now know who Ratman really is, and why he suddenly disappeared. It's time to reveal the secrets behind the powerhouse of justice.
Come on then, tell us. Tell us now. Where's Ratman gone? Why did he disappear?
The superhero of London town simply had to stand down. Because he had a baby, maybe called Ratman Jr.
What was that?
I was trying to be all Ratman-y, but it's hard. Isn't that right, Mr. Chance? Or should I say, Ratman?
Rats!
What is happening? Why is there lightning strikes?
He's Ratman. Balloon head there.
You found that good stories were dwindling and you wanted to create some news, didn't you? So you decided to use your wealth and connections to create a superhero. Isn't that right?
Yes, you're quite right, Miss Layton.
That's not even close to the voice I gave him.
Well, who knew?
With the arrival of Ratman, sales of your London publications shot up and the city was rid of crime to boot. A win-win situation. But then, 3 months ago, you hit a snag, and Ratman had to be pulled off the streets.
Puppies, eh?
Exactly. Ratman, or rather you, Mr. Chance, had a baby. A baby you just can't bear to put down, he's so cute. As a result, superhero antics have had to take a backseat.
Yes, that's about the size of it. You wouldn't understand, but it's like I just want to gaze into my baby's eyes all day long. And when I do, I can't think about fighting crime. My superhero days are over. Ratman's finished. Everyone just needs to forget about him.
Mr. Chance, or rather, Ratman. You're throwing in the towel, neglecting your city's needs. No. That won't do. No chance. Not on my watch.
Put your shoes on!
No butter, no jam. No cream, no scones, no butts. Here's the answer. More Ratmen, that's what we need. Franchising.
Fantastic!
Gosh, there's Ratman merchandise for sale all over the place.
And it's flying off the shelves as well. Who'd have thought the people of London would come to rely on rats?
It seems the new leader of the pack, Rat Boy, is the one everyone wants.
Oh, him.
Make way, make way!
Here comes Ratman to save the day.
Well, that was certainly... I do like, she's so good. She had the decency to know that she was going to step up on the desk and fucking... The tailor! The tailor is one of the... Fucking old lady! And so London saw the return of Ratman, or rather Ratmans. The Rat Pack, as they became known, brought peace and security to the streets of the city. One of those is a child. With Ratmen on the ground, you're safe walking around. I would very much like to save progress. Thank you. Alright, the next case takes place on a boat. So before we go on a boat, gotta get ourselves a boat outfit. But what do you wear on a boat? I've never... Is this the overlay boat? No. Well, maybe, actually. I don't know. We've worn like 2 versions of this outfit. I don't know, just wear it again. This might fit really well as boat. This seems kind of boatish. Yes, I believe it is a yacht. We are going to a party on a yacht. Yellow shirt dress. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is a good one. It's very boatish. Yellow complements the blue ocean or something. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. See? Though she could have had yellow sunglasses, but it's fine. We're fine. I like the outfit. Wait. Oh. I doubt I'm getting any more of that. This game came out on Switch like fucking 2 years ago. Cat and Co have been invited on a luxury cruise. Yeah, it is. It is the overlay boat, I think. Maybe? 1 second. It's one easy way to find out. Maybe. I don't know. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, let's get this. We got one more case to do today, and then we're calling it good. Even though I kind of wanted to do 3, but I don't think I have it in me to do 3. I say, what a smashing vessel. It's much more luxurious than I'd imagined. And I don't even have my own kennel. I don't even have my own kennel. That's what the read was supposed to sound like. Say, So this is the Tamatanic. The Tamtanic. She's stunning, isn't she? I can't believe we'll be sailing on her. I was picturing something much less grand. After all, it's described as an affordable yet luxury cruise ship. What's an affordable yet luxury ship when it's at home? I heard it was supposed to be a small cruise ship that the average member of the public could afford to enjoy. This is small? It certainly doesn't look small, does it? Gosh, just imagine what the inside is going to be like. I never dreamt I'd ever travel on a ship like this. No, nor do I. And we certainly wouldn't be if it wasn't for Madame Dublé giving us the tickets. I'm so excited about the party, too. Cruising down the Thames, hobnobbing with London's elite. The ticket says, in celebration of the maiden voyage of the Tamtanic. Stop! Why would you call it that? Why would you name it that? Why would you name it that? You can't name it that. Everybody on this ship is gonna fucking die. It's all very fancy, isn't it? Maybe old Double Chin really isn't really fat at all. Maybe it's all money stuffed up her dress. I mean, 3 tickets on a cruise like this must have cost a small fortune. Definitely, and she even arranged it so that you could come too, Shell. Dogs aren't usually allowed on board. As a fellow pet lover, she obviously threw her weight around a little for us. Well, I owe her a lick for saving me from boredom at the office. Just hope it isn't too rough. Now, Ernest, you did bring all the luggage, didn't you? Oh, yes, miss. I entrusted it to a deckhand a little while ago. He said it would be taken to our cabins later. I must say, your case was particularly heavy, Miss Layton. Whatever did you pack? Oh, it was really that heavy. I only put in essentials. Gosh, I didn't realize essentials could weigh so much. She's probably got a kitchen sink in there, Pinstripes. What the dickens are you doing here? Good evening, Inspector Hastings. Have you been invited on the maiden voyage as well? Yeah, by Dublé. Said it was a thank you for all the hard work I put in to help her at times. Couldn't very well refuse, could I? Madam invited us as well. Thank heavens for that. I was starting to wonder who I could talk to. I suppose the rest of the guests will all be millionaires. I don't know. The Tamtanic is supposed to be an affordable yet luxury cruise ship accessible to all. Pah, yeah, it looks highly accessible. These well-to-do lot don't know what's normal sometimes. It is an incredible vessel, isn't it? There seem to be an awful lot of crew members here as well as guests. I think a vessel of this size requires a considerable crew, miss. They certainly seem to be very busy, don't they? Get those trunks on board! What does it look like I'm doing, eh? It looks like you're dragging your feet, sailor. Faster, man, faster! Alright then. Declan Swabber. We'll be out where your anchor soon. We've got to get everything on board. Poor people, they're rushed off their feet. What is it, Cat? Isn't that Emiliana over there? Oh, yes, it is. I think she's seen us too. Look, she's running the other way. Good evening, Inspector. Catriel, Ernest. Oh, and I see you've brought your pet along with you. Good evening, Emiliana. Have you been invited to the party on the Tamtanic too? Yes, I have. You're not coming, are you? Yes, we are. Madame Dublé invited us. Oh, yes. It was her who invited me, too. I was hoping to be able to relax and enjoy the cruise. Not much chance of that happening with you on board. Oh, don't be like that. Let's enjoy it together. I don't think she means she doesn't want to hang out with you, Catriel. I think she means that every time you go somewhere, something bad happens to somebody. You're like Phoenix Wright. If Phoenix Wright or Catriel Layton walk into a room, the first thing you should do is go to another room. as fast as possible. Oh, miss, it looks like we're ready to embark.
I do apologize for your wait, ladies and gentlemen.
What the fuck is this voice? No, this is his voice now.
However, we are now ready to begin boarding the vessel. Mind your step as you walk up the gangplank and enjoy the cruise.
It's not... I shouldn't be allowed to do voices. I shouldn't be allowed to do voices. This is so exciting. Come along now. Come along. On we go. Oh, wait for us, miss.
Hey, don't forget your pet.
It's much larger inside than I expected. I wonder where our cabins are. I think our cabin numbers are printed on the tickets. Oh, really? Let's see. Oh, we're all going to be in the same fucking thing. Here it is. It looks like I'm in the Standard Class Deluxe. What? I am in Standard Class Deluxe, though. Oh, yes, so you are. And our cabin numbers are the same, too. So a fellow cabineer. Looks like we're sharing it for the night. Madame Dublé is a bad person. She's a bad human being who has done a crime to me. To Emiliana. Madame Dublé has a lot to answer for. I just seem to be in regular standard class. Cabin number, same as me, Sunshine. Okay, so Sunshine is just a thing they call people in England then, because that's what one of the cops in Great Ace Attorney calls Ryunosuke, calls him Sunshine. So cops just call people Sunshine, I guess, in England.
Same as me, Sunshine. Looks like we'll be bunking together, bunking up together.
Well, I think our cabin is down this way, miss, so we'll meet up again later, shall we? All right, Ernest, see you later. So, Emiliana, shall we?
This is going to be fun.
Don't think so, Shall. Your cabin is the other way.
Huh?
You may be a dog, but you still can't share a cabin with us ladies. That's not what a gentlewoman does.
I'll do that. I was just confused. Pinstripes, wait for me!
So the deluxe accommodation appears to be this way. Ma'am, who are you?
Dearie me. Good evening, ladies. Well, what a ship, don't you think?
Yes, it's fabulous, isn't it?
And it's maiden voyage, too. Look at all the breastwork gleaming. This is a rare pleasure indeed. I must say, I'm looking forward to the party later, too.
Hello, Acorn Man. Yeah, I had a feeling. What are you just standing here for?
There was a puzzle left outside my cabin door. Open bracket, yawn, close bracket. Just trying to figure out what to do with it.
I see. Well, I can solve it for you if you like. Oh, Emiliana, I don't know what accent I'm supposed to be giving you. I'm pretty sure French, but I don't know. Or Italian. No, it's Italian. But I don't know what an Italian accent sounds like. Fancy some darts practice? The board is just like the one pictured. On the previous turn, 3 darts were thrown, and all 3 of them landed in different sections. What was the lowest possible score? Enter the frame. Select the frame to enter your answer. What? Throw it, you coward! Throw it! You should not be sitting there. They all landed in different spots. Landed in different sections. Lowest possible score would be 35? Like it would have to be 35, right? It can't be, but it would have to be 35, right? Wait. I'm gonna be really fucking angry if this is correct. I'm gonna be really mad if this is correct.
Shortly. That was just a simple piece of profiling work.
Alright, before it explains why that's the answer, I'll explain why that's the answer. One of them missed the board and hit the wall. Okay, Layton. Okay, Layton. Whatever you fucking say, Layton. There you are, all done. That was brilliant. In fact, I think you'll find it wasn't unlike the final scene in Maverick Director's revolutionary Mad Mox Supersonic Soup Kitchen. Mad Mox. Same sort of catharsis and exhilaration was provided by the protagonist's father as he drank. Excuse me, I really must go. That's rude, Emiliana. Appreciate the voice you give Bob. It fits. It fits really well. Hey, we're playing Overboard again. This is literally just the map from Overboard. So, the developers of that at Heaven's Vault are confirmed fans of Layton. So this is Standard Class Deluxe. That or boats look the same, but you know, what's the fucking possibility of that? It's actually quite a large cabin, actually, isn't it? What luck! Yes, it's certainly better than I was expecting. Oh, good. My suitcase is here already, I see. Just a little overstuffed. What have you got in there, Catriel? A detective's bag is always full. I have many important things to take around with me, even for one night. That's too much for one night, surely? You could manage for a week with the suitcase that full. I don't think so. I already whittled it down to the bare minimum. Anyway, let's not waste any more time talking about luggage. We should be out on deck enjoying the cruise. Well, I agree with that. Too much time in here could be trying. Shall we go and ask Ernest and Inspector Hastings if they want to join us? Yes, all right. We'll go and find their cabin in Standard Class. It's time to go talk to the fucking peasants. Wait, then why did they go in a separate group if the... But... Ernest talked as if the Standard Class were the other way, and that was why they had to go their separate ways. But now you're telling me that Standard Class is literally next door. In the same direction. Hello, Ernest. You and the Inspector are all settled in, I hope. So, this is regular Standard Class, is it? Yes, it sucks. Oh, hello again, miss. Is there something wrong with our cabin? We keep peering around. Oh no, it's just, well, it seems a little basic compared to ours, that's all. We're in first class, Cat. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, more than a few rungs down the ladder of luxury, I'd say. If our cabin was the Ritz, yours would be, well, say, Motel 8. No, please don't say it, miss. Please, I think I'd rather not know. We're both in Standard Class. Can't be that different. This cabin's pretty fancy, if you ask me. I agree. I think it's a splendid cabin. Inspector, do you not have a family? Roof to keep the rain out, walls to keep the wind out, and the door to keep the noise out. What's the problem, eh? Gosh, when you put it like that, I feel rather small for letting a little thing like this ruffle my feathers at all. So you should, Sunshine. Who gives a monkey's what the room's like as long as you can sleep in? Sleep in it. Get your priorities straight. This man knows what's up. Yes, Inspector. Sound advice, Ernest. You really shouldn't let this cramped little cabin get you down. Who was it that brought it up again? Anyway, Emiliano and I were wondering if you'd like to join us on deck. Rather. I'm dying to see what it's like up there. Excellent. Well, what are we waiting for? Alright, let's go up deck. This is weird. This is weird. Up we go. Or out we go. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. With open skies above us, we have the perfect night for our cruise. The cruise still has some final preparations to make before we depart, so please enjoy the atmosphere. That must be the ship's captain. Yes, no question. How can you tell, miss? Because he's giving orders and talking to us. Oh, I just can. Gots again. I don't think you're far off there, Catriel. Oh, do you think so too? His composed demeanor, his uniform, the fact that he's addressed the passengers. Yes, I'd say there's a high probability that he is the captain of this vessel. So you're like me, Emiliana. You think he's the captain as well? You simply guessed. I, on the other hand, use my profiling skills to arrive at the truth through logic and reasoning. I'm not like you at all. Oh, Emiliana, sometimes I think I like you. Oh, you two. Oh, you two. He's coming over. Look.
Welcome aboard the Titanic. I'm the captain of this vessel, Midas Pullman. I hope you enjoy our cruise. The weather forecast is full of winds and no rain. You should be in for a treat.
I knew you were the captain. Yes, we're very much looking forward to this, Captain Pullman. Thank you. I'll say, this ship of yours is really very swish, isn't it? Ernest, buddy. Ernest, we're gonna have problems if you keep pulling this shit.
You like her to. Yes, she's small as cruise ships go, but plenty big enough to be comfortable.
Oh, those are his eyes. I thought those were the nose guards on his glasses. Those are his fucking eyes. I don't like this. I don't like this revelation. I don't like this character design. Get it out. She doesn't seem small to me at all.
Is that so? Well, just put her alongside some of the grander ships. You'd soon change your mind, sir. The ship I captained before this one, for example, was a Goliath by comparison.
Gosh, you've captained larger vessels. Amazing.
Can't judge a ship by its size alone, though. It's certainly not a case of bigger the better. The greatest cruise ships are the ones that give their passengers the smoothest and most enjoyable ride.
I don't know why this is the voice I've decided to give this man, but at the same time, when I look at this man, this is what his voice sounds like. Well, that's jolly sound logic, yes?
So I'd just like to go over our itinerary, if I may, just with you, no one else. After we set off, we'll head downriver towards the sea and out into open waters. And once we're a little way offshore, we'll let the party get into full swing, and then tomorrow we'll head back up the river to land again.
Gosh, it sounds jolly romantic, doesn't it? Dinner party on a cruise ship in the open waters of the sea, gazing back to the shore, where I will definitely say something. I'll say something. I'll say it. I will say it. I'll say it. It sounds wonderful, yes. Dinner on such a luxury ship is bound to be absolutely mouth-watering.
I think I can see true. Well, we should be ready to depart in a moment now, so I wish you all a very enjoyable cruise, ladies and gentlemen.
Is there voice acting in this cutscene? Or are we just gonna look around? Okay, we're just gonna look around. There's no voice acting. There were no voices in that scene. The Goddess of the Thames. It bothers me that that's how that's pronounced. It's never not bothered me. Spell it like you fucking say it. We're off at last. I'm sure this is going to be quite an adventure. I have a feeling something's going to happen.
So you've got a feeling something's going to happen. That usually means a case.
Oh, don't, Inspector. This is supposed to be a break from work for me.
Yeah, you and me both. Let's hope we can stay off duty, eh, Buffetti?
Yes, let's just all enjoy the cruise. My suitcase is the only case I need.
Excuse me, Miss Cattrall, Layton, I believe. Inspector Hastings and Miss Buffetti from Scotland Yard, if I'm not mistaken.
Madame Dublé told me that she had sent you invitations for this little cruise.
Oh, yes, you're one of the 7 dragons, are you? I remember seeing you at the premiere No Sub for Love at the Savoy.
Yes, indeed, miss. I am Mustafa Fullhold. The owner of this ship. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You're on thin fucking ice, game.
Perhaps you have heard of my shipbuilding business here in London. Bountiful Holdings it is called.
Bountiful Holdings? Yes, it is the UK's #1 shipbuilding and shipping company, Catriel. According to Companies House, profit in recent years has derived as much from marine transportation as shipbuilding. And the company's shareholders report indicates new investment in passenger shipping. I believe the objective is to reclaim some of the business lost to the motor and airline industries in recent years.
You are very well informed, Miss Perfetti. Yes, in fact, this affordable luxury cruise was one of my very own ideas. One cannot tread water in business. One must always seek new horizons. Think of new ideas. In the past, I've taken no prisoners when I was making a name for myself. My head was the size of the sun.
His head is so big. Dude, you gotta go to the doctor. Your head should not be that big. Heads were not meant to be the size of fucking exercise balls.
Many of my rivals wept because of me, but every man is the smith of his own fortune. A dog-eat-dog world, as they say. No doubt an eminent detective such as yourself understands what I'm talking about, no?
I try not to eat my dog. So people apparently gain eminence through sheer good luck.
Well, it is uncommon for Madame Dublé to compliment anyone. She tells me you have an incredible mind. I'd like to see that mind in action, if you will indulge me.
How did I know? How did I know that's what you were going to say? Solve this fucking puzzle. Puzzle number 99. When the whistle is blown, sailors with flags down will raise them, and those with flags up will lower them. You need to make all the sailors have their flags raised by issuing exactly 5 commands. Select the whistle on the left, drag it while holding down A to show a circle. The fuck? No, this ain't it. Impasse. Okay. I don't quite understand how the hitbox for this whistle works. Nope. Like, how is that guy not in rage? These seem very fucking... Okay. No. These are very inconsistent with how fucking... Okay. There has to be a way to get both of these, right?
Sure ain't. Like, how is he still in range, but he's not? I don't understand. Can I get both of these in range? Sure fucking can't. I think I'm on the right track, though. Fucking God. Sure. Hold on, I gotta turn the fucking fan on. Forget every fucking stream. Every stream. Forget to turn on the goddamn fan. So that I can we're just gonna slouch it up. We're just gonna slouch it up. How I don't know what that sound was. Like, how is this dude? How is that dude not in range? I don't understand. There has to be a way to get both of those at the same time. Is there a way to get all three of these at the same time? Fuck no, there's not. I have a solution to the puzzle. What if we had the sailors sit literally in any other fucking organization? If we want them to do this shit, how is that not in range for this guy? What is the fucking... What? How? I don't get it. I don't know what your fucking logic here is, Gabe. How does it decide who's in range and who's not? Because it's definitely not who's in the circle. Oh, come on. You have to be fucking kidding me. How? Oh, God. Like, how is that guy not in range? None of these make any fucking sense. Look, what's the... I don't understand the logic. What's the logic? What logic are you using here? How do you decide if they're in range or not? Because it currently looks like the answer is we don't. Oh my God. Doing a second case today might have been a fucking mistake. How we... Need that taken care of. And I need this taken care of with as many as possible. Oh, Christ. God is dead. He's simply dead, and we fucking killed him. Catriel killed God. It's canon. She destroyed the livelihood of millions while also causing the end of the world. I think we might have it now. We sure fucking do. About damn time.
I've seen how to solve this now. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
I really like this outfit, though it bothers me that she is wearing her sunglasses upside down, or at least it looks like it.
Ah, yes, I see it's all true, these rumors. I hear of your extraordinary talent.
That was a weird read from me. Thank you. If you ever find yourself in a fix, please do come and ring my bell.
Fixes do not trouble me, Miss Layton, but I will certainly remember your name. So I wish you all a most enjoyable voyage. Mr. Foolhold, forgive the interruption. The steward informs me they're ready to begin departing. Ah, thank you, Midas. We are in open waters already. Yes, sir, the Titanic is a very speedy vessel, as you know. Not perhaps in the same league as the SS Midas Touch, but you captained her. That you captained before, but I hope you are satisfied with her. Absolutely, Mr. Foolhold. She handles like a dream. So, my friends, it seems the party is underway. Please make your way to the Grand Lounge. Let us celebrate this maiden voyage in style.
The party, miss? This is so jolly exciting, isn't it? I can't wait to see what it's like. Let's go straight there now. Oh, look, it's them.
Oh, wow, this is the bit.
Isn't it? It's like a dream, Benji. I never, ever thought we'd ever go on a cruise ship like this.
But it's going to be the new thing. Affordable luxury. I like it. It's the bit.
Isn't it? And you're so amazing for finding out about it, and London's amazing for having it.
Everyone's going to be talking about it soon. Everyone. When we went on it first, we'll have to take loads of photos to show everyone.
Ooh, I want to take a photo with you, Benji. We'll have to get someone to take one of us later.
That is the most brilliant idea, Bess. You're the brainiest.
What the fuck just happened? Anyways, it's time to go back this way. So I'm going to set up an order. A food delivery order. And the question's going to be... I'll set it up when we get our first clue. And the question will be, what will happen first? Will we complete this case? Or will my food arrive? I say, what a feast! Ooh, I don't know where to look. Every dish looks absolutely delicious. Though my nonna might not have agreed, there's more to life than food, you know, you two. Just look at the decor over there. That golden statue over there is magnificent, isn't it? Just smell it. Catriel, are you even listening to me? No. Oh, here we go. I think he's going to announce the start of the party.
Ladies and gentlemen, my esteemed guests, may I thank you personally for joining me on the maiden voyage of this magnificent ship, the Titanic. As you know, she is the first of a new line of affordable but luxury cruise ships to be manufactured by Bountiful Holdings. So please, drink, feast, live for this evening, for like kings and queens. Later, we have some entertainment planned for your enjoyment, a game where we shall see on whom the goddess of fortune is smiling tonight. Let the party begin! Bess, what do you want to try first? Let me show my love for you by getting a plate.
Oh, Benji, you're just the sweetest, but I don't know where to start. Oh, dearie me, what a party. Wait till I tell Maud and Enid about this. I'll be like, bitch, you couldn't get a ticket onto this fucking ship. It was so good. You would have died because you're poor, or something like that. That's how I imagine that would go. It's certainly an impressive party. I'm sure all the well-to-do Londoners feel very, very, very at home.
Well, it's not the kind of bash I'm normally invited to, but I could see I could get used to this. In fact, I might even surprise the better half with it one time.
Why wouldn't they invite your wife too? Why didn't they invite your wife too? I mean, the answer is because they didn't want to make a fucking model for his wife. What's the matter with you, Catriel? Why have you gone quiet all of a sudden? Oh, no reason. I mean, I don't mind if everyone just wants to chat instead of going to get some of that scrumptious, oh-so-eat-me-now-just food. Typical. Alora, let's go and have a look around, shall we? Yes, let's go and look at the dishes, and the platters, and the salvers, and perhaps just glance at something other than food as well, maybe? I'm gonna look at the food now. Look, food. Really is a most spiffing spread, isn't it? I've never even seen some of these dishes before. I'm going to tackle this tiered tower of dishes from the bottom up. You have to be methodical, I think. Oh yes, I agree, miss. Such a marvelous spread makes you want to sample a little of everything, doesn't it? Is this round bowl at the top some exotic cuisine as well, do you think? That's made of metal, Cat. No, I think it's just for decoration, isn't it? Oh, really? What a shame. I was looking forward to finding out what it tasted like. We really gotta get Cat to a therapist. We'll be wanting to eat the china next. I think there's even a special dish laid on for you, Shirl. You have my attention. Madame Doublé thinks of everything, doesn't she? It's funny, she doesn't strike you as someone likely to notice the smaller details. She'll strike you for making a comment like that. Oh, I've just noticed the jelly beside my nemesis tower there. There's always another distraction, isn't there? It's impossible to know where to start. This is a lobster that is still alive. It's not still alive, but it should be. Fine, we'll look at the statue. It's just because I'm so small that thing looks so huge. No, it's enormous. I wonder how many meters tall it is. Clearly, it's modeled on a mythical goddess. Clearly. Anyway, it's very ornate. It must have been a real labor of love to produce. I would think so. As a work of art, it's exquisite, and the fact that it's all made of solid gold makes it all more impressive. You mean, it's not just gilt? Gilt? And it belongs to one of the 7 dragons? Ernest, please. I'm sure Mr. Fallhall wouldn't dream of using a gold-plated statue as the centerpiece on his new ship. Golly, I'm flabbergasted. Such an enormous statue made of solid gold. It's out of this world. Esteemed guests, beautiful ladies and charming gentlemen, as part of our lavish entertainment for you tonight, I have devised a little game for you to play. Oh, this sounds jolly exciting, doesn't it, miss? But before I explain to you the rules of the game, let me inform you of the sumptuous prize. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is the gold statue of the goddess. The statue? The solid gold statue? That is correct, Miss Layton. It is the gold statue of the goddess that I will be giving away a bidding slip for. A bidding slip? I'm sure no one will want to pass up the opportunity to bid on this magnificent work of art. Dearie me, auctioning that unbelievable statue. Mr. Fullhold will be the talk of the town. Oh, Benji, doesn't that sound exciting? We have to take part. Definitely. I'll do everything I can to win it, Bess. I have to show you how much I love you. How are we going to get it home, though? Well, everyone certainly seems excited by the idea. You're not, Cat. Aren't you going to give it a shot? I don't think so. I mean, the prize is just a bidding slip. It's not the statue itself, is it? You do realize, Catriel, that a statue of that size is made of solid gold is practically priceless. If it were to be put up for auction, people would be falling all over themselves to be invited to bid. In other words, a bidding slip alone is going to be worth a very large sum of money. Oh, really? Well, perhaps I could join in. I don't want to be a part of Hoover. Oh, you're taking part now, or you can't keep up? Sounds like fun, whatever the prize might be. I won't pretend I'm not interested, but I would like to know the rules before I agree to take part. Well, Perfetti, I think you're in luck. Looks like our host is about to fill us in. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to tell you the rules of the game. Concealed on this very ship, are 4 ancient statues. These you must find. This is a treasure hunt, you see. Myself and Captain Pullman will lead you to the approximate locations of each angel statue in turn. The treasure hunt will take you all around this magnificent new vessel as you search high and low for the angels. So, to the first of the angel locations, the heart of the Titanic. The engine room. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me. Hunting for angels in order to win the goddess. Mr. Fullhold has a wonderful sense of smart style, doesn't he? How is a case gonna come out of this? I say, this promises to be rather fun. A policeman, a private detective, and a criminal analyst, all competing against each other. 3 professionals in the field of treasure hunting. I think it's... What? What do you think cops do? Ernest, hold on. Wait, stop. What the fuck do you think cops do? What do you think detectives do? What do you think profilers do? Ernest, I'm docking your pay. I think it's safe to say one of the 3 of you will be claiming that bidding slip. Gosh, you all look rather fierce all of a sudden. Stand aside, ladies. Hunting out a few statues will be a walk in the park after the sort of cases I usually get tangled up in. Just a minute, Inspector. Private detectives like me are forever hunting out treasures. I mean, really, if I had to pound for every pirate that's walked through my door. You've never had... I've been with you this entire fucking time. You have never had a single human being that would call themselves a pirate walk into your front door. I think you'll find that I outstrip both of you when it comes to locating things. A simple analysis of the criminal, in this case, the hider of the angel statues, will lead me straight to their location. Nice to see the pack pulling together. This little game certainly seems to have roused some competitive instincts. This is fun. Each of us is sure we're the better treasure hunter. So let's find out who's right. Whoever finds the 4 angel statues is the winner. You think that is the point, Catriel? You're on, Cat. I've got some little grey sails of my own I can call on when I want to, you know. It doesn't have to be a dog-eat-dog disaster. Wouldn't you be better off working together? That's not how games work, Cheryl. Fuck you. Cheryl, there are only 3 possible outcomes in this scenario. The first, someone other than one of us 3 wins the prize. The second, one of the other 2, in other words, Inspector Hastings or Emiliana wins the prize. And the third, I find all 4 angel statues and walk away with the bidding slip for the Golden Goddess. Most likely of those 3 outcomes is the third, or to put it another way, I'm going to win. Of course, what am I worrying about? It'll all go your way.
So the gauntlet has been cast down. To the engine room.
To the engine room, I guess. On the other side of the ship. Boy, howdy, it just really wants us to go back and forth. You shouldn't be letting passengers do scavenger hunts in the engine room of a ship. That seems unwise.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the heart of the latest vessel, the engine room of the Titanic. Somewhere within this room, the first of the angel statues is hidden, until we can find it.
No, there are pipes all over the place. How are we gonna find a little angel statue in here? This is the worst.
Don't worry, Bess. If we work together, there's nothing we can't do.
Oh, Benji, you're just the best. Just great. What is fucking... Why are they... Dearie me, an angel statue hidden in here somewhere. Well, I'll do my best.
Blimey, there's a lot of machinery down here, eh? Beats me what any of it does, mind you.
Ships are outside my area of expertise too. I should have studied more before coming on this cruise. Oh, this all looks very interesting. Is that a speaking tube at the end there?
Hey, pause off unless you're told otherwise.
Ah, and there's a switch just above it. I wonder what that does.
Hey, I said pause off. Curiosity is something someone with your name shouldn't be messing with. Oh, she's used to operate the crane from loading and unloading large cargo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have touched it without permission.
Oh, done, Miss Layton. Now it looks like Mr. Fullhold is all set to start the game.
If you are all ready now, ladies and gentlemen, let the game begin. You are free to explore the engine room to your heart's content, as long as you do not slow us down. So I invite you to locate the angel statue. It's right here. It's here. It's there. The coin is the angel statue. I solved your fucking puzzle. I solved your fucking angel puzzle, asshole. No. Stop saying things. Stop saying things and do things. No good asking me where them angel statues is hidden. I haven't got the foggiest. Well, you're very useful and I'm glad you're fucking here. Just kidding, buddy. No, I'm not. It's very hard hunting out a tiny little statue with the mess of machinery and pipework in here, isn't it? But my instincts are telling me this panel here with all the switches on it is hiding something. Perhaps I'll just try flicking a few of them. This is a bad idea, Cat. We've done a very bad thing. 9 treasure chests are hidden in a cave. 3 of the 9 chests contain a jewel. Select the switches between the chests to switch on the lights and reveal a number. It tells you how many jewels are contained in the surrounding chests. Where are the jewels hiding? When you think you've identified a chest that contains a jewel, select the chest to circle it. If you change your mind, just... What? What? No, that's not what I meant to do. So there's only one here. But there's 2 here. I think that's one, and I think that's one. No, that can't be one. Wait. Yes, no, it can't. No, it can't. Wait. This one can't. And neither can that one. So it has to be this one. And... have to be 2 here. There can only be 1 there. So it's got to be this one.
This is an interesting one. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
Alrighty. We did it. We all did it. Me and you. As a team. Just fucking waiting for the first clue to show up so I can hit the order button. I'm starting to get really hungry. I found something. Weird statue. Oh, it's the angel statue. It's a devious hiding place. Oh, bravo, Miss Layton. Well, you know, for a detective like me, it's really just a matter of going through the motions. And you want to go through them a bit faster, Cat? That was a piece of cake, wasn't it? Obviously, I also located this statue. It's hardly worthy of profiling at all, that was. No. We found it. What the fuck do you mean all 3 of you found it? Oh, it seems some of the other guests managed to find the statue as well, miss. Clearly, if everyone managed to find it, the hiding place was too easy. Good, I see you have managed to locate the first of the angel statues, but don't let complacency take hold of you. That was a gentle introduction, shall we say. Now, as you are all here in the engine room, perhaps you will indulge us and allow Captain Pullman to tell you a little bit about how this magnificent new vessel... Oh, my instincts are telling me... This is going to be long and boring, for once your gut and mine are singing the same tune. Well, as I'm sure you'll all agree, the Titanic is a fine-looking vessel. And as I'm about to explain, her guts are equally impressive. The engine here has enough forces to give a container ship a run for its money. Actually, she's even more powerful than your average cargo carrier. She's just ticking along at a comfortable pace at the moment to give you good people a smooth ride. But if I were to open her up, she'd really fly. There's not another ship on the Thames that can match her capabilities. Do you think he's nearly done? My eyelids are starting to droop. Oh, it is rather spiffing ship, miss. I'm not surprised he wants to sing his presents. Praises. Why did I say presents? Thank you for the detailed explanation, Midas. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that has given you a taste of the superiority of this vessel. This is a commercial. We are in a commercial. We are in a new age of shipping now. These modern vessels are a world apart from their aged ancestors. The Titanic heralds a new dawn. She's only one of many passenger craft I plan to commission. But forgive me, you are all eager to continue the games, I think. Please, let us return to the Grand Lounge. I am hitting the order button. I'm hitting the order button. There we go. Come on. I have ordered my food. The challenge begins. What? Why isn't it working? Please, I must eat. I'm very hungry. You can't... What? Sorry, I'm having trouble suddenly. There we go. Now it worked. All right. Let's go back to the Grand Lounge, I guess. Benji, that was so hard. The angel was hidden really well, wasn't it? Oh, it's something... Is something different in here? It feels even bigger than before. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, Cat! Cat! Oh, this angel statue hunt is very naughty, isn't it? But a bidding slip for that statue. What a prize to tell everyone about. Cat fucked up. Cat, you fucked up. You fucked up really hard, Cat. Cat, you fucked up so hard. Oh, where is the golden goddess, though? The golden goddess is gone? Gone? Where is the statue? Where is my golden goddess? Where? Someone has stolen it! I do not believe this. When the perpetrator of this terrible act is found, he will wish he had never crossed Mustafa Fullhold. Oh, Georges now, it's been nicked? That whopping great thing. Oh dear, Mr. Fullhold is fuming. Of course he is. That statue is practically priceless. Wait a minute, though. If the statue's been stolen, what will become of my bidding slip? You haven't won yet, Catriel. Well, all I can say is someone's got a bloomin' nerve carrying out a theft right under my nose like this. Cat, Perfetti, it's up to us to find out whoever did this. Well, we certainly can't ignore it. It'll be the theft of a century, given how valuable the statue must be. It's at the bottom of the ocean. Cat fucked up. It's at the bottom of the fucking ocean. So now we're searching for the goddess statue instead of angels. What fun. I've had the crew search the ship, Mr. Fullhold, but there's no sign of the statue anywhere. But this is madness. The statue is enormous. Where could someone possibly have hidden it that we cannot find again? It's a terrible crime. I'll go straight to the bridge and radio back to shore to let them know what's happened. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Midas. But there is nothing to be done from the shore. I do not understand this. Don't you worry, Mr. Fullhold. We'll catch the crew that did this, you mark my words. Oh, yes, of course. I was forgetting about the profession of some of our guests. Then you find my statue, and you'll find the person responsible for this brazen criminal act. Whatever it takes, use persuasion if you need to. I mean, kill them. Shoot them with a gun. You have a gun? Shoot them. I mean, use the occasion of being on the vessel to find the criminal. We will, Mr. Fullhold. Any mystery solved. That's my motto. If you don't mind, Mr. Fullhold, could you please ensure no other guests enter the lounge area from now on, so that nothing is disturbed at the scene of the crime?
Of course, if it will help your investigation, I will inform our guests they must not enter. This is an unprecedented disaster for my new vessel's maiden voyage. I'm only thankful that you are on board. Please find the statue.
Golly, what a turn up for the books. The theft of a solid gold statue like that is a big case. What I want to know is, how did anyone manage to make off with something so big and heavy without being seen? Yes, it's almost unbelievable. But it happened, and we have to find out how.
Right then, let's get this investigation underway, shall we?
I think we should begin by taking a formal statement from Mr. Fullhold.
Alright. Talk to me, big head. Oh, the swine that did this, taking my statue!
Mr. Fullhold, could we have a word, please?
Naturally, if it will help you track down this scoundrel.
When we went to the engine room to start the angel statue treasure hunt, were there any guests left behind in the lounge?
No, I believe all the guests were taking part in the game. When we went together to the engine room, there should have been no one remaining in this lounge.
I'd say we were in the engine room about 15 minutes, wouldn't you? Was the statue light enough to be removed in such a short space of time?
Miss Layton, the goddess statue is made of solid gold. It weighs approximately 4 tons.
4 tons? How on earth did you ever manage to get it on the inside the lounge in the first place?
The Timtonic is equipped with a very sophisticated crane, Miss Pefferty. That was a simple task.
Then it seems probable that the victim used the same method to remove the statue, doesn't it? Could anybody operate the crane, Mr. Fullhold?
Oh, I do not think so. It's not so easy to control, but I must ask the details. You must ask Captain Pullman this question.
I see. Well, we'll need to ask him about it now, I think. Yes, we should have find him on the bridge. That's where he said he was going, to Radio Shore. Let's make our way to the bridge, then.
Oh, this is like a flower.
It's just taking us to wildly different sides of this ship over and over. Getting fucking Paper Mario Twilight Town vibes. I am really hungry, like lightheaded hungry. We might need to quit this in the middle of a case. I don't want to, but we might. I say, it's rather wonderful being on the bridge and seeing why the captain controls this magnificent ship from just look at our view over the sea.
There's the captain over there.
I'm very sorry to disturb you like this, Captain Pullman, but we'd like to ask you a few questions, if we may. Did you manage to radio ashore, Captain Pullman?
Yes, I've just finished relaying the message. Set a course back to the wharf. Obviously, the party can't go on now. If there's anything I can help with the investigation, please don't hesitate to ask. I've told the crew to assist in any way possible as well. If you want to ask them any questions, feel free.
Thank you very much. We'd actually like to ask you about the crane.
Oh, yes, the one next to the lounge, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Fullhold informs us that only a trained operator would be able to use it. Is that right?
Exactly. For starters, they need the key from me. There's no spare either. I have the only one. The captain has full responsibility of the vessel, you see. Even the owner couldn't operate the crane without my consent.
I see. So everything has to go through you, Captain.
And Mr. Fullhold is well aware of that, naturally. When he appointed me as captain, he entrusted the Titanic in her entirety to me.
In other words, Mr. Fullhold obviously has a great deal of faith in you.
He's got salt water in his blood, that man, just like me, and he loves this vessel dearly. I doubt he's a hard-nosed businessman, and not everyone likes the man, but that's just one side of him.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, he has a good heart. When my old company went under, and not only did he take me on, but he took on all my crew as well. As a result, we've all still got jobs that we enjoy. He's a great man, he really is.
That was incredibly good of him to rescue all of you from unemployment like that. That's the 7 dragons for you. They can do things like that. This game really wants me to believe that millionaires are good people. Hey everybody, did you know that millionaires are not good people and they're not your friend, and billionaires even less so? You can take that to the bank. But not the bank for money, because the millionaires and billionaires already took all that.
Yes, like I said, he's a great man, and I'll always be indebted to him.
So I see. Well, thank you very much for your time. Alright, there's the first one. Is it still 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, always 6. Crane key. Wait, no, it's still here? What? There's still more? Oh, hi. How are you? Excuse me, could we ask you a few questions, please?
Oh, right, you're the ones investigating the theft of the goddess statue, are you? I'm sure, what do you want to know? I'm Abel, by the way, Abel Seaman.
During the time when the theft must have taken place, Captain Pullman was with the guests in the engine room. I was driving the ship while I was away.
That'd be me, although it's really just a case of checking that she's staying on course.
So that would place you here on the bridge when the theft occurred, then?
Yeah, it would.
And who operated the crane when the statue was loaded onto the ship in the first place?
That'd be me as well. Why?
Ah, so you know how to operate it, do you, Mr. Seaman? Can the crane be used at any time?
No, not at all. Most of the time it's not switched on to conserve power. Before you operate it, you have to flick the master switch in the engine room. If that switch is off, the crane won't do anything.
The master switch is in the engine room, eh? Well, looks like there's quite a procedure to get that crane up and running then.
Yeah, there is. No one could have made use of it without planning it first.
Oh no, my water bottle's empty. What's up, Perfetti? You onto something? Perhaps I'm thinking about motive. Motive? Blimey, I thought you were the brains around here. Why does anyone steal gold, eh? For money? Yes, usually I agree, but let's not forget the statue was a matter of pride for Mr. Fullhold. So? What's your point? My point is, perhaps the motive wasn't money, but malice. Revenge, maybe. Mr. Fullhold has made a number of enemies over the years as he's built up his business. I'm pretty sure this is the unwound future puzzle theme. Pretty sure. It isn't it possible the culprits stole the statue as a way of getting back at him for something? Oh, you have a point there. So what do you think? Talk to Fullhold again? First, there's something else we need to examine. What's that, then, Cat? The switch in the engine room. The crane can't be operated unless that switch is on, remember? When we were in the engine room before, looking for the little angel, that switch was off, I believe. Can't so remember. It was off, yes. I remember because Catriel tried to touch it, before the captain told Roth that is. Oh yeah, of course, now I remember. I think we should go back to the engine room and have another look at that switch. Alright then, let's go. At this point, we're just zooming along, baby. Oh, hello. What you lot be doing down here, then? We're sorry to disturb you, but we're investigating the stolen goddess statue, you see. You're the ship's engineer, aren't you? That's right, my lovely. Declan Swabber's the name. Don't let me stop you. Go ahead and investigate. Oh, he's gone back to his work. Well, he said we could investigate, so let's investigate. So this is the switch that turns on the power to the crane by the Grand Lounge, is it? Yes, according to Mr. Seaman, if this rolls off, the crane can't be used. Well, we were all in the engine room here looking for that angel figurine at the time the goddess statue was taken, and the switch was definitely off then, just as it's still off now. If the crane was used, this switch must have been flipped. Yeah, by who? That's the question. Well, we know somebody on board at least. Okay, we're getting this quick. That's good. I'm desperately hungry, everybody. Like, actually for real shaky hungry.
Probably should have eaten more before the fucking thing, huh? Nope. We got a bubble blaster. I just knocked that man's dick. I'm sorry, sir. Just a quick question for you, Mr. Swabber. How many people on this ship know how to use the crane?
Oh, well, that is a question. The navigation officer for one. Of course, the captain was a Navy once, so he knows. But most of the time, it's Abel who does it. I'm in being the Navy and all, and now... I see. Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? It's got to be someone on the bridge who does it. That's where the controls are. And Abel's got that kind of finicky mind, anyhow. You've got to have a head screwed on to move them. Got to have your head screwed on to move them heavy things around.
Thank you, Mr. Swabber. You've been very helpful. Very helpful indeed.
So, putting together everything we've learned so far.
That's it.
Inspector, you've worked something out, have you?
I have, Cap. I'll feel you in, but first let's find somewhere we won't be overheard. How about the deck?
What have you managed to deduce? Let's go on deck and hear the inspector's theory.
Go that way. Please. Please, Catriel, free me.
So, Inspector, what is it?
I've figured it out. I've pegged the culprit.
Really? Even though Catriel and I haven't made our deductions yet?
Alright, Perfetti, enough of your cheek. I do crack cases from time to time, you know. So, what I've deduced is that the guilty party must be...
Yes?
Ship's navigator, Abel Simon.
The man we spoke to on the bridge?
Yeah, him. Simon was on the bridge when the crane controls were when the statue was taken. To put it another way, there's no one else who could have used the crane at the time in question, so he's our man.
Well, he did admit to being on the bridge at the right time. And it's true that the crane does need to be operated from the bridge.
Which is why it had to be him.
Unfortunately, there's more to operating the crane, isn't there?
Eh?
First of all, Captain Pullman told us you need a key, which only he has. And second of all, the power switch on the engine room has to be in the on position. And the bridges is on the topmost level of the ship, whilst the engine room is right down at the bottom. It takes a fair amount of time to get between them. Even running to the engine room and back to switch on the power to the crane wouldn't leave enough time left over from 15 minutes to actually use the crane for anything.
But how else could that whooping great statue have been moved?
That's the point, isn't it? You have to be on the bridge to operate the crane. But you can't use the engine room back again, and back again in the time window we're looking at. And that's where the power switch is. Say nothing of the key that's required, according to Captain Pullman.
Well, it was nicked somehow.
Yes, I'm beginning to think there's something a little different about this case.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think if we're going to solve this, Inspector, it's a case of all hands on deck.
So what? There's some elaborate plot going on here behind the scenes? Is that what you're saying, Kat?
It's evident that the criminal is both extremely intelligent and a level-headed decision-maker. It can't possibly be him.
You're right. Level-headed, intelligent, an expert, in fact, on everything about this ship.
Oh, I see. I get it now. Well, if Simon didn't do it, then who did?
So you brought us all out here on deck to tell us that you made an illogical deduction.
Oi, watch it, Perfetti. I don't see you coming up with anything better.
I just haven't built up a full profile of the culprit yet. It isn't making sense. Now, you two, no squabbling. I have a cunning plan.
Oh?
I'm not sure I want to hear it, do I? Oh, yes, you do. My cunning plan is this. We redo the angel figurine treasure hunt. Oh, my order is on its way. It's on its way, everybody. hope. What's cunning about that? What are you hoping to achieve? Catriel, this is hardly the time for more games. Just hear me out. There's a very good reason for me suggesting it. When the theft happened, we were already underway on the cruise, which means that at this very moment, the culprit is still on board. You can't be sure of that. What if the blackguard that did it jumped ship and got into another vessel or something? Well, I'm confident that didn't happen. Immediately after we discovered the statue was missing, I looked all around us for other ships just to be sure. Didn't see anything nearby at all, and there were no missing lifeboats either. I see. All right then. Let's assume the culprit is still on board. I think that's very likely. However, I don't imagine the culprit expected a police officer and a private detective would be on board. If whoever did this sees that we're already investigating, they might try to destroy some valuable evidence. But if I seem to be playing the treasure hunt game again, what message does that convey? We're certainly not investigating very thoroughly. Exactly. We're dealing with a particularly cool and collected criminal here. We need to get to whoever it is. We need to get whoever it is to lower their guard if we're going to catch them out. Right, so we should go and ask Fullhold to organise the games again then, you think? Yes, let's do that. Catriel, what you've said does make sense, but still, are you sure this isn't just your way of trying to get your hands on that bidding slip? Of course not. I mean, if I happen to win the bidding slip, I'm not saying it wouldn't be nice, but... Laura, you admit it. I know that was the real reason. Oh, hello, my friends. How is the investigation progressing? Have you identified the scoundrel who did this? Oh, Mr. Fullhold, perfect timing. I have a favour to ask you. Would you be kind enough to organise the treasure hunt game again? Okay. But what's the point? The goddess statue is gone. Without the statue, the game is meaningless. Not to worry, sir. It's Miss Layton's cunning plan, you see. It's all part of a ruse to find the missing statue. Cunning plan, you say? That's right. I assure you we will locate the statue, so if you could just get the game started again. You might know I am a fan of cunning plans, Miss Layton. The more cunning, the better. I see you have a sense of adventure, as do I. Very well, I will summon the guests and we will play the game again. Anyway, it would be a shame to waste the entertainment I prepared for you all. Thank you, Mr. Fullhold. That's wonderful. So, let us waste no time. Come with me to where the next angel figurine is hidden. Let me see. Yes, I think we'll go to my cabin. Your cabin? As the owner of this vessel, I have the pleasure of staying in the deluxe first-class accommodation. Gosh, deluxe and first class. It sounds wizard. My intention for this ancient figurine treasure hunt was to showcase my latest creation to my guests. First-class accommodation is a sight I wish you all to behold, so come. Alright, we're not gonna go now, because I'm fucking starving, and I feel like I'm gonna, like, straight up pass out, even just talking. Like, my lips are tingling and everything. And it's been 3 hours. As much as I do not want to stop in the middle of a case, we'll do 2.5 cases next week, hopefully. That's the plan, at least. So, before I go, though, let's look at the schedule. There's only one stream left, and it's Matt. He's gonna finish Hamtaro Hams Unite. He's gonna be a ham. He's gonna ham it up. He's gonna ham the world. Ham. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep this going for too long. I am absolutely fucking starving. Thank you for watching yet more of these streams. I was hoping this would have been the day we finished the game if I hadn't taken the past 2 weeks off, so I'm a little bit frustrated by that, but don't worry, we're gonna get there. It's fine. Everything's going to happen, and it'll all be great. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Good night.